Pisces. Pisces, hola mi gente, greetings, ¿cómo estamos? Hi Pisces, how you doing? Happy Equinox. Happy fall equinox, autumn equinox, happy Libra season. I pray and I hope that you are doing well. Thank you for being here. So I am Che Alexander, La Negratienesazon, John Sorry, the Urban Oracle of Sprinkled with Sazon Apothecary and Botanica, and I'm here with a special edition of all signs, all zodiac tap in for the fall equinox. What are the divine messages the Spirit has for us during this time, during this transit? So we are here entering Libra season and welcoming in the balance of the dark and the light. And I'm curious to know, what is the focus for you, Pisces, during this season in between the autumn equinox and the winter solstice? What have you harvested for 2024 already so far? And what are you hoping to plant for the spring equinox? What are we hoping to be able to see in bloom at that time? This time right now, the season of the dead, season of the witch, it's a beautiful time to sit and review, realize, okay, what seeds didn't do so well? What did I try to plant that maybe is not my forte? Maybe it's not the time. Maybe I can collaborate with someone else, find more fertile soil elsewhere instead of trying to do it by myself. What do I need to revise and review in the ways that I'm dealing with all areas of my life, right? This is a review season. It is a revision season. So what do we need to pay some attention to so that when we start planting, we can harvest something much more grand, much more abundant, right? Sounds good to me. So let's get into it. So calling in all spirits of light, holy angels, guardian spirits, and all ancestors of light. We ask that all spirits of darkness find their light elsewhere. You're not welcome here. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestra pan de cada día y perdona nuestros ofensos como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal, porque tuyo es el reino, el poder y la gloria por siglos y los siglos. Amen. Okay. The messages for Pisces. What do you have? Transformation, lucky, and death. Okay. Give me some tarot. Whoa, for Pisces. Wow. Okay, Pisces, when's the last time you got a reading? Now, understanding that this is a general reading, right? So it's not going to resonate for everybody. What's for you is for you. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. If it makes too much sense, then book a private reading. You can find me. All the links are below. Y'all know how this thing go. All these cards are in reverse except for the Three of Cups, okay? Okay, so let me say this. I've been doing these readings for all the signs, and so far the theme for the autumn equinox is shedding, right? It's like release, letting go, specifically with relationships. And we know that Libra season is about relationships. It is asking us to really pay attention and tap into all of our interpersonal relationships, whether they be romantic or otherwise. So the theme being this is not surprising to me. But for you, Pisces, this is a little bit interesting of the readings I've done so far. So what we have on the board for your oracles are transformation, lucky, and death, number 19, 47, and 36. Okay. See this gorgeous butterflies, beautiful skull and horseshoe here. So there's some hoodoo elements that I see for sure. Okay. Messages coming through. Message. Then for your tarot, you have Judgment, upright. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups upright. Then the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Strength, the Sun, Nine of Cups, and King of Cups, all in reverse. And then the Tower is here at the end. And so the first message that's coming through for me, Spirit, I'm sorry, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. First card that came out was transformation, and the first message that's coming out is that this feels like a real sense of change for you, Pisces. This being the first card out does not strike me as coincidental at all, because the energy that I'm feeling for you is very much like a butterfly. It's very much like light and airy and free, coming out of this death, coming out of this cocoon. You know, when butterflies become butterflies, when they break down from caterpillars, they become complete goo, right? They become complete goo. Their entire biological and molecular structure decomposes, and they become just gelatinous putty, and then they reform and become this butterfly and fly away, forgetting all about that experience. Or so we think, right? I don't know if they remember. But this Tower moment, this Judgment being the first card out, and then the Tower kind of capping off or closing the reading here, really signifies for me, Pisces, that you tried your best. I feel like, romantically speaking, you were in a long-term relationship or a long-term partnership where you invested a lot of time trying to get to know a person, even if it did not result into an actual relationship, but you all spent time investing and getting to know each other and trying. You tried to be romantic. You tried to come out of your shell. You tried to be more adventurous. You tried to be more positive. You tried to do the things. Tried to get into the things they were into. I don't really like nature, but I'm going to try to plant things. I'm going to try. And it just didn't work out. You all are at the end of your rope, and the relationship is at the end of the road. And I feel like for you, Pisces, you could have been dealing with heavy on the Leo. Leo is here. An Aquarius, a Scorpio, or people with those heavy placements, or another water sign. I feel like this separation, this breakup, this end was catastrophic for you. It was detrimental to your mental health. It caused you to think really terrible things about yourself, Pisces. Maybe I'm not beautiful at all. Not just not beautiful enough for this person, or not just not beautiful enough for the person that I want. Maybe I don't look good at all. Maybe I'm hideous. Body dysmorphia, anorexia, bulimia. Real mental illness could have taken over, because Pisces, you drown that fast. You go that deep that quickly. And most Pisces are prone to anxiety, depression, and suicidal ideation. So you have to be very mindful of your feelings, right? If you're not balancing out the rest of your chart with the Pisces energy, it can be very harmful. Or Pisces can, fall into drug addiction very quickly, trying to escape what they feel. And so it feels like, Pisces, you're pulling yourself out of that, right? The Tower and death and judgment. There is a rebirth that is happening for you here with transformation. You're feeling lucky now. We're turning this sun, it came out in reverse, so we're turning it upside down. And I feel like a part of what you're accepting of yourself now after this relationship is, maybe I'm not who I thought I was, and that's not such a bad thing, right? As the relationship ended, and as you came to terms with that closing, it was the grief. Oh, I'm not. Oh, the deficit. But now you're on the other side of that, and you're like, maybe I'm not. Yeah, maybe I'm not good enough for you, because I'm so much better than you. I'm so much better than what you were trying to box me in. I deserve so much more than what you were trying to limit me to, right? Before it was like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. Yeah, I don't deserve that. It's like, no, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve your little Honda Civic that you wanted to gift me, because I'm going to give me a G-Wagon, right? Like, I deserve the best, and I see that for myself now. But I'm also feeling very strongly, Pisces, is that part of that transformation and that acceptance is accepting that maybe you are a lot more unconventional than you thought, where before You were a little prudish. You wanted to maintain a certain image, a certain type of integrity for your partner. I want to be this type of wife. I want to show up as this type of husband, this type of partner. I don't want them to know that I have a little kink in me. I don't want them to know that I can go this deep in this area. But now you're free. Like you're really free balling. You see how open. Look at this 9 of Cups. All of these are just like, I'm here. I've arrived, right? And you're okay now when you go out to date saying, actually, I'm poly. Actually, I'm into BDSM. How do you feel about that? And having that conversation openly, as opposed to hiding who you are to be the perfect partner, only for that perfect partnership to fail because you were not forthcoming about who you truly were. And then you discovering things about your partner or vice versa becomes something so off-putting that you all can't maintain the relationship anymore. Get it all out there, baby. Be free. Be free. This 3 of Cups is showing that. Like, maybe you are ready to be a sister wife. And that's okay. That's your business, right? But whatever it is, Pisces, it is time for you to allow yourself to transform into this butterfly. If you are still in that caterpillar stage where you are acknowledging that you are shrinking yourself to fit into spaces, it is time for you to allow yourself to experience that death and to get into the goo so that you can get to the good stuff, get to the good part. I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces, because I feel like that's what you need to hear at this time. So the other part of the message that came through initially is in aiding in your transformation, in aiding in this proverbial ego death. Some of you need to tap more into your spirituality, specifically hoodoo. So if hoodoo calls to you, if you have hoodoo in your family, if you're just drawn to it, something about the word and what you know about it so far is appealing to you, Spirit is saying lean into that with this horseshoe again. These skulls, these flowers, these roses, and also these butterflies. If you see like a ladybug or a butterfly that's no longer living, you can grab that and hold on to that. Put it into your little stash of spiritual wares to invoke the spirit of that butterfly, invoke that spirit of that ladybug for that luck, right? These are things that real hoodoos do. Collect things from nature. But if you're not that deep into it as yet, and you just have a small little altar, if you want to start a small little altar, get your glass of water, get your white candle, get a picture of your closest ancestor, and really speak the light of transformation into your life and see how that feels for you this equinox. If any part of this resonated for you, Pisces, please drop me a butterfly in the comment section. And come and get your personal reading if you would like to speak more about your personal situation. All the links will be below. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. Happy equinox. Happy Libra season. Peace.